Hello everybody and welcome to the Magical McDs. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel and welcome to our mini review of the Atlantic restaurant. I say mini review because we've only been here once. We didn't plan on filming anything and we only had, well, what we had. We didn't plan for a full meal, so we ate as much as we could. That said, Amber and I had a great time here. So let's start with some fundamentals. Amber, how does one get a reservation to this restaurant?
So I snagged a reservation on the Resi website for the Atlantic. I'm unsure if that will change when Epic is open to the general public, but it was a pretty easy to snag reservation. We got, it was a lunch, right? So I took a couple, we did a couple, but I will say this, in the future, I might consider doing a dinner here, because I think this is going to be an excellent restaurant for the night atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about what it was during the day, but I feel like this is going to be a gorgeous place to have a celebratory meal of any sort.
Yeah, as you can see here, the footage we're looking at, you can see the floor-to-ceiling windows. They're going to do fountain shows over those lakes. It'll be absolutely amazing. I just want to chime in here. You're looking at the bar right now. It is a full bar as of now, and this is all subject to change, but you cannot eat dinner or lunch at the bar. It's for drinking purposes only.
Oh yeah, so there's no meal service.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm sure that'll change at some point in the future. But it was a gorgeous restaurant. I mean, like you're in there, I think, for atmosphere a lot, because it's not the cheapest place to eat, is it?
No, it's not. But the food was fantastic. I have few complaints about the actual, what would you say, like the execution of this restaurant.
Yeah.
But you are definitely paying for ambiance.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. It's, Universal's not known for their table service restaurants, especially their high end. I mean, Mythos is typically ranked as a top tier restaurant.
And we've never been there.
Yes, we really can't speak to that. My complaint here would be just how the menu is rather limited. It is expensive. That said, if you want to have a drink, a cocktail, or if you're into wine, the list was extensive. The menu's going to be coming up here in a couple of minutes after I think we get our appetizer in this video. But again, I think you're really here for the ambiance. It was a wonderful break. The service was fantastic.
Oh yeah, it was. I forget what our server's name was, but she was a trainer and she just loved her job. She was fantastic. I loved her.
Yeah, so, because I'm really lost to think of what the other table service restaurants were. I know they're opening like a Red Dragon or a Blue Dragon restaurant.
There's an Asian restaurant that is coming online, but we've been, or personally, I've been stalking that, and it's still not online for reservations yet.
We were seated. I think there's a time lapse coming up. We had a great booth overlooking the lakes. It was just a fantastic experience all around. Here we go. Here's the time lapse. So, I mean, you can see, if you are front and center on this bottom floor, you are going to have a fantastic view of the restaurant. So, coming up, you're going to see what we got as an appetizer, our main course. We didn't do a dessert here, or did we? I forget. We'll find out as we go through the video.
I'm pretty sure we didn't.
And you'll see the limited menu.
This after, yeah.
Yeah, so let's get to it. I love that scene in Pulp Fiction where Uma Thurman comes back from the bathroom at the steakhouse with John Travolta, and she remarks, like, there's nothing better than coming back from the restroom and having some food waiting for you, and that's exactly what's going on here. So, we're at the Atlantic restaurant here. Can't beat this view. I did film footage of the bar upstairs that'll have been shown already, or I can show it right now while I'm talking about it. So, this counts as a bar visit. We're just having drinks down here because we're also eating here. And speaking of food, for an appetizer, we went ahead and got the sweet and spicy shrimp. It's crispy shrimp with chili sauce, micro cilantro, and some sesame seeds. These look amazing. And then for drinks, we got Amber staying in the family today. You got an old fashioned, didn't you?
I got a spice sprout old fashioned that has bourbon, date syrup, cardamom bitters, Angostura. I never say it right. Bitters.
Don't worry about it.
Twist and a Hotel Starlino cherry. And then, which one did you get?
The Florida Sand Dollar.
So the Florida Sand Dollar has rum, Munyon's Pawpaw, BG Reynolds Grenadine, white grapefruit juice, coconut water, cream of coconut, vanilla bean, topped with dried grapefruit slices.
These look amazing.
Our server told us that Adrian's drink tastes like a melted pina colada.
Cheers, everybody. you can't have a steak without some Caesar salad. And in Amber's case, you can't have pasta without a Caesar salad. So dude, we're just sharing this. It looks good. You know, it looks like a dip with Caesar.
This Parmesan looks amazing. And if anybody was paying any attention, look at the silverware. It looks like a mermaid.
It's a fish. Oh yeah, that's great.
It's very fitting.
This restaurant is breathtaking. Again, how about that view? Do they catch the fish out there? Probably not, but it's still fresh. Lunch is served. So I got the 6-ounce filet mignon, medium rare, with some potato puree over here. And what did you get, Amber?
I got the bucatini pasta with sauteed shrimp, creamy tomato sauce, arugula, bacon, herb, breadcrumbs.
Yum.
It looks really good.
This looks delicious.
It smells
divine.
divine.
I backed off since we're doing a lot of bar hopping today. I went ahead and get some water and a Diet Coke to supplement. And I think this is good. It's enough food, but it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's not going to weigh us
It's
down.
a good lunch.
Yeah.
I think this was...
Because, I think a lot of people make a mistake of going way too heavy on their lunch, and then they just want to go into a coma.
And we've got things to see and more snacks to have.
And places to drink. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay, mid-meal update. I got to tell you, this steak cuts like butter and goes down like a water slide. It is absolutely delicious. Very refreshing for the afternoon. The potato, what is this? Fingerling potatoes? Delicious, crispy, thoughtfully made. Very good. Lots of flavor. Amber's pasta is amazing. How are the shrimp?
Good. The shrimp are fantastic.
Yeah, you loving it?
I really love the sauce. It's just very flavorful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel too heavy.
Right.
This isn't like it looks kind of creamy, but it's not as creamy as like an Alfredo, you know?
Right.
So it's delicious.
She did tell us too, like, because we just keep on admiring the view. Apparently the view here at night is awesome. The lights are bouncing and coming in. I will say I haven't seen that roller coaster run yet. We'll get a report on that later on. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to do it with our review of the Atlantic restaurant, the premier restaurant at Epic Universe. Like we said, we really enjoyed our food. It's a little bit pricey, but you can't beat the atmosphere, and the food is really good. The service is spectacular. Looking forward to the bar having the full menu. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please join us on our adventures. Do all the things the YouTubers say. Like, share, comment, and above all else, subscribe. We really like to have you on adventures. As always, have fun storming the castle, and stay magical.